The Denver Broncos are likely to be down Samaje Perine this week, and because of this, we're going to need several guys to step up in that role. Samaje Perine popped up on the injury report for the Denver Broncos on Friday with a knee ailment. He was DNP and listed as questionable for Sunday's game against the Los Angeles Chargers. Now, in this game, the Broncos are really going to have to depend on guys like Javonte Williams and Jaleel McLaughlin to step up. It was also announced that Tyler Beatty has been promoted from the practice squad to the active roster, so that's a pretty strong sign, like I talked about in yesterday's video, that Samaje Perine is not going to play in this game. The Broncos may give him the opportunity to work out pregame, maybe see how his knee feels, but if I'm a betting man, I would probably say Samaje is going to be a no-go. Javonte Williams may be in line for a few more snaps, but he's also got a pretty elevated role as is. That means that we may have to see more and more Jaleel McLaughlin in this game, and I love what Jaleel McLaughlin can do when he's put in the right situations, but unfortunately, I don't feel like the Broncos have put Jaleel McLaughlin in the right situations, and that all starts with Sean Payton at the end of the day. Jaleel McLaughlin, every time he touches the field on offense, defenses know that he's going to touch the ball, and he's probably going to touch the ball in the running game. He's probably not going to get the ball as a pass catcher out of the backfield. That's a big issue here. Defenses can clue in on that, and they can have pretty much everybody swarm in on Jaleel. The Broncos honestly need to take that and use that tendency to their advantage. Why not use Jaleel more in the play action game? Hell, you can still get him the ball in those cases. You could throw him a screen off play action, or you could use him in play action and maybe leak the tight end out to the other side of the field and get him lost on the other side. That's something that I've talked about before. There are plenty of other ways that the Broncos can utilize Jaleel McLaughlin, better ways than they are now. We know what he can and can't do. He cannot be a true third down back because he can't pass protect, but whenever he does get the ball in his hands, especially in open space with blockers in front, that's when he can make an impact. And thus far, I just don't feel like Sean Payton, as a play caller, has put Jaleel McLaughlin in the best situation to be successful. Now, he's going to have to, because if Samaje isn't going to play, Jaleel McLaughlin is the next man up. And again, I love what he can do when he's utilized properly. And this all starts with Sean Payton utilizing Jaleel properly. And if he does, I feel like we could see him rip off like a 75-yard run or a little dump-off pass for 75 yards. But the Broncos have to basically set that up with their other play calling, more play action with Jaleel on the field, more screens with Jaleel on the field. There are several things they can do to really turn this tendency of Jaleel always getting the ball in certain situations on its head, basically, and that would allow the Broncos offense to open up even more with Jaleel McLaughlin on the field, because we all know that Jaleel McLaughlin has the potential to be on this Broncos offense long term. Samaje Perine is a little bit of an older player. I don't necessarily feel like he's in the Broncos' plans 3-4 years from now. There's a chance Jaleel McLaughlin could be that player if he develops right. The Broncos haven't, in my opinion, done him any favors in that regard. This week, with Samaje Perine out, it's going to be on both Jaleel McLaughlin himself and on Sean Payton as the offensive play caller to allow Jaleel to step up into this role this week with Samaje Perine potentially down. All right, Broncos country, be sure to leave a like on this video as well as subscribe and ring the bell so these videos appear in your notification feed. I would really appreciate it, guys. Those are two free and easy ways to show your support, helps tell YouTube's algorithm to push us out, and helps us get seen by more and more members of Broncos country just like you and me. And until next time, guys, I am your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out.